Hello everyone, welcome back to Math Jamboree. Today we have another question from the topic of so-called TOA. So today we'll be solving so-called TOA question, digital SAT similar questions. So together, and this question also, excuse me, involves some of similar triangles as well, to some knowledge. And there is also special triangles in it. So-called TOA is a helpful mnemonic for remembering the definitions of the trigonometric functions, sine, cosine, and tangent, right? So I would like to just write it out in here. It's the topic, so TOA. And if you think about it, let's say sine alpha will be equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So if you look at it, the first letters SOH. This is where its SOH comes from. This is related with sine. With the cosine, we have sine alpha is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. So if you look at the first letters, CAH, this is where the co comes from. And the TOA for the tangent alpha, let me write it here again. Tangent alpha is opposite over adjacent. So this is first letters again, TOA. Let's put this T in caps. All right. So these are all the basic information about it. If the given figure RS is 15 and the TK is 10, if KL is parallel to TS and the sine R is 5 over 13, what is the length of KL? So let's try to solve it. First, let's put the givens here. This is 90 degrees. These are parallel. TK is given as 10. RS is 15. This is 15. And the sine R, if you look at from this view, sine R is given as 5 over 13, which means that the opposite, sine is, remember, opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is, let's say, if this side is 5K, then the RT, the hypotenuse, is supposed to be 13K, right? Because the proportion is 5 over 13. Now it's time for you to remember the special triangles, or you don't have to remember it if you will just do the Pythagorean theorem, where we will take a square of 13K, which is gonna be 169K squared minus 25K squared. You can do that from there, or if you would just remember this 5, 12, 13, this is a special triangle, and this side has to be 12K. So if 15 is 12K, what is the 1K? To get the value of K, we're supposed to divide both sides by 12. 15 over 12 is the value of K. If you will simplify by 3, you would get 5 over 4. The K is 5 over 4, which means that the value of TS, 5 times 5 over 4 is 25 over 4. This 13K is 13 times 5 is 65 over 4. This is the whole thing. And what else do we know? KR, we know that the length of TK is 10. So to find the length of KR, we're supposed to take away 10 from 65 over 4. This is easy to do. 4 times 10 is 40. Take away 40 from 40, 65 you get 25 over 4 again. So here is 25 over 4. In this case, so what happens here, we're going to write the proportion and the similarity triangles based on this. The triangles RKL, they're similar to, this triangle is similar to triangle RTS. So then the ratio of RK, first two, supposed to be first two letters from the other triangle, which is RT, must be equal to, I'm gonna use a different color for that, the length of the KL and the TS. KL over TS. Let's substitute the values in it. RK, the length of RK is, we just found that as 25 over 4, over the length of RT is the whole thing, which is 65 over 4, must be equal to the length of KL, which is the value we're looking for, over TS, 25 over 4. So to get, you will do cross multiplication, but there is a shortcut. If you will just do this fraction, this division on the left side under each other. So what I mean is, let me show you, 25 over 4 times 4 over 20, this is 65, right? So this cancels each other out, then this becomes 25 over 65, and you can simplify both by 5. This gives you 5 over 13, right? 5 over 13. So if you will continue on this section, 5 over 13 is equals to KL over 25 over 4. Now we can just do cross multiplication. We're gonna delete this section. So 5 times 25 is 125 over 4 is equals to 13 KL. Now we're supposed to divide both sides by 13 to get the value by itself. So all you need to do is, now you're going to multiply, you can use your calculator for it. 125 will be divided by 52. If you will divide that, you will get 2.4 for it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions or comments, you can always leave it below there. Thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.